What's up, guys? Zack here from the Ohio Guys. Here with a new segment known as Zack in the Kitchen. I know, a working title. Basically, I'm just going to be making some vlogs of me cooking some various items in the kitchen, various dishes I like to eat. Me and my wife and my daughter, we all like to eat. So let's get started with our first recipe. We've got this nice juicy chicken breast right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to pound it thin. I'm going to panko coat it. I'm going to fry it. It's going to be delicious. So let's get started. Alright, so as you can see, as I pointed out a minute ago, I have this nice chicken breast. I got my big kitchen knife, but I've also got these gloves. These are latex food prep gloves. I got these off of Amazon, a box of 100 for $7. If you're interested, I'll put the link down below for this. But yeah, these things are godsends because I can wear these. I can work with raw meats such as chicken and not have to wash my hands every time. I just take them off, throw them away. If I gotta go do something else, then I go do it, and I just put on another pair. So I'm gonna get these put on. I'm gonna get the chicken cut, and we'll move on. Hey everyone, I know you kind of can't really see me, but yeah. So I'm gonna get these gloves put on. These nice blue gloves. So I've also got this cutting board. I've got a towel under the cutting board because if this towel was not here, this cutting board would just shift and turn and make cutting this chicken very difficult. So let me turn just a little bit here. So what I like to do when I cut these chicken breasts in half is I always lay it flat. Most of the chicken breasts you can get with all the fat trimmed off mostly, but every so often I find just like a little bit of fat that I just gotta get real quick, just to get it cleaned up. But I mean, mostly when you get them from the meat market, chickens from the meat market, they're usually already pretty, cleaned up and pretty good. So there's a little bit here. Let me just get. Okay. All right. So what I usually like to do with my chicken is lay it flat, put my hand on it. You just gotta try and get the, just keep your hand on top of the blade. Just work through it. And I know my knife skills aren't the greatest. Just work through it. And voila, I got half there. I got another half there. So these are actually already pretty thin, so I may or may not have to pound them. But yeah, this will make me a little bit of pounding. So, alright, so I'm going to get some saran wrap on these, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get these pounded thin, and then we're going to coat them, and then we're going to fry them. So, stay tuned. Alright, everyone, so now I got my saran wrap down. It's a new box. So, I'm going to take this guy here. I'm going to lay him kind of in the chicken a little bit, or in the wrap, just like that. Take this piece, kind of lay it over top. And I got my meat tenderizer. And then I'm just kind of give a nice little pound outward. Try to make it a little bit thinner than it already is. That should be good, I think. Hold on. Alright, let's go ahead and actually flip this guy. 1 second, everyone. Okay, so what I've done is I've just kind of turned the chicken breast in the wrap because it was kind of leaking out the end, so I didn't want to get chicken all over the counter. So I'm just going to do this just a little bit more. Just get it kind of thin. And yeah, that looks pretty good right there. So, all right. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do the same. That one, thin it out just a little bit. And then we'll get it coated and we'll get it in the oven. All right, everyone. So as you can see, I got my chicken breast pounded out thin. I pounded out thinner than I made this recipe the other night. But I pounded my chicken out just a little bit thinner because when I go to put them in the frying pan, I can cook them in the pan and then they'll be done. I don't have to put them in the oven like I did the other night. So now we're going to get them breaded. So I got my flour, just regular all-purpose flour that I mixed in some salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, and some paprika. I got 1 egg beaten, and then I've got some panko breadcrumbs that I also mixed in this ranch dressing packet for some flavor, because I did it with Parmesan and parsley the other night, and it tasted really good. So we're going to try it with this ranch dressing. And then I got my plate, the receiving plate for the chicken. So let's go ahead. We'll get the first one. Yeah, sorry we're sticking to this guy. So let's get him into the flour. Get him a, there we go. Get him a nice. Just get him coated. A nice dredging, as the term is called. And before anyone says anything, yeah, I know I'm not a professional chef. I never was. I'm just a guy who an amateur who likes to cook. So if you guys got any suggestions, like how to make this recipe a little bit better, like what you would do differently, comment down below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel as I get into the egg wash. But yeah, if you would do something different on this recipe, by all means, please tell me. I would really like to hear what you guys have to say. So let's get these ranch panko crumbs on this chicken breast. I think that's good. Let's get the other side. And there we go. Get the excess off and onto the plate. So there we go. Got the one done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the other one done, and then we'll head over to the stove. So you can see it being a bit of a mess, but the end result is I got my chickens all set, coated, ready to go. So we're gonna walk on over here to the stove. So I got my pan here. I'm going to put the burner on, say about a medium low. So I'm gonna let this pan get hot, and then I've got me just some good old-fashioned canola oil. Once the pan gets hot, we'll go ahead and get the oil put in, and then once that gets just warm enough, we'll get the chicken going, and we'll let it cook. Alright everyone, so I got my pan hot. As you can see, I got my oil in there. I've let it heat up about 2-3 minutes now, so we should be good to go. I put just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. So I'm going to grab my tongs right here. And then I'm going to take my one breast. And let's get him dropped in the pan. Oh yeah, here's some sizzling action going on. So, let's move this guy over. So really, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap that up and freeze it and save that for another day. Or really, I'm saving it for later for my wife when she gets home. So I don't want to cook it too early or else it's going to be cold. So we're going to let this cook about 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes on that side. We'll flip it, let it cook the other side. So when it's time to flip, I'll see you guys back here. Alright guys, it's been about 5 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and let's get this guy flipped over. Oh, look at that beautiful deliciousness of the golden brown right there. Oh, and it smells absolutely positively amazing in here right now. So you can just smell that ranch flavor coming through. And I like ranch dressing flavor. So, alright, we're giving it another 5 minutes on this side. And this is where pounding it thinner, like I did, will come as an advantage. Because now I can just cook the thing in the pan, and I don't have to put it in the oven like I did the other night. So I'm going to give this about another 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes to cook on that side. We'll pull it out, and then we'll let it rest for a minute, and then we'll give it a taste, and we'll see how good it tastes. Alright guys, so it's been about 5 more minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn my heat off. And we'll get my tongs, and we'll get the chicken out. Oh yeah, nice and crispy chicken. And here I got a nice little side salad that I've mixed up. So there you go, guys. Now let's go ahead and give this guy a taste, and then we'll see how it is. Alright, everyone. So it's out of the pan, on my plate. So we're going to go ahead and let's cut this guy open. Oh, this looks absolutely delicious. Smells amazing. I mean, take a look at that. It's crispy, it's juicy. I'm sorry, everyone. Just had a mini foodgasm. But, oh man, is that amazing. So, so yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give this a big like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Leave a comment, like I said earlier in the video. If there's something you would have me do differently in this recipe that you would want to do differently, please tell me. You know, I'm all for suggestions. If there's anything you want to see me make, comment down below. My next episode of this is going to be breakfast tacos. So I'm doing that next. But please be kind. And remember, like I said, I'm not a professional chef. I'm just an amateur who likes to cook. Try different things. So yeah. So remember, in life, without failure, there's no success. Good night, everyone.